Good morning to one and all. My name is Shubham Shah. I am your master teacher. Today we are going to see polynomials. This is a topic of class 9th chapter number 2. So what is polynomial? Polynomial? Have you heard about this previously? Say yes or no? Yes. Very good. So what is a polynomial? Polynomial consists of an expression that consists of constant and variables. Okay. So what is the general equation of a polynomial? The general equation of a polynomial is a to the power an x to the power n plus an minus 1 x to the power n minus 1 plus an minus 2 x to the power n minus 2 and so on. This is the general equation of a polynomial where an minus 1 an minus 2 are constants. What are they? They are constants. Clear? So what is the general equation of polynomial? A to the power n an x to the power n plus an minus 1 x to the power n minus 1 plus an minus 2 x to the power n minus 2 and so on. This series will going to continue. So where an minus 1 an minus 2 are constant and x is a variable having powers. X is a variable. Have you noted something important in this? Have you noted something? See, the power of x is going on decreasing. X to the power n. Here it comes x to the power n minus 1. Here it comes x to the power n minus 2. So the power of x is decreasing. Clear? Let us take an example. And what is the difference between a polynomial and equation we will also see. For example, ax square plus bx plus c equals to, first of all, see, the power of x is decreasing. X to the power 2, x to the power 1 and x to the power 0. We know that x to the power 0 is nothing but 1. So we can write this equation as ax square plus bx plus c. See, have you seen the power of x is decreasing? X to the power 2, then x to the power 1, then x to the power 0 is 1. And this a, b, c are constants where a, comma b, comma c are constants. Clear? But this is a polynomial consists of variable x. Okay? This is a polynomial consists of variable x where x is a variable. X is a variable. So, a fast recap. The general equation of a polynomial is an x to the power n plus an minus 1 x to the power n minus 1 plus an minus 2 x to the power n minus 2 and so on. Where an minus 1, an minus 2 are constant. You can take anything. A, B, C you can take in place of n minus 1, n minus 2. Okay, you can take anything. And x is a variable. What is the important thing to note? The power of x goes on decreasing. This is the most important condition of a polynomial. The power of x is decreasing. We have taken this example. Ax square plus bx plus c x to the power 0. The power of x is decreasing where a, b, c are constant and x is a variable. And we know that x to the power 0 is 1. I hope it is clear. Okay, let us move to the next topic. Now, what is the difference between a polynomial and an equation? The question comes. So, what is the difference between a polynomial and an equation? Can you tell me? Can you tell us? See, let us see by an example. We have discussed this example. Ax square plus bx plus c x to the power 0, where x to the power 0 is nothing but 1. So, this equation will become ax square plus bx plus c. This is polynomial. When this polynomial equates to 0, this becomes an equation. What I have told? When this polynomial equates to 0, this becomes an equation. So when somebody asks what is the difference between a polynomial and equation, you can tell them that whenever the polynomial equates to 0, that polynomial will become an equation. Clear? I hope it is clear to all. Yeah, thumbs up. Now, types of polynomial. Further topic is types of polynomial. Now we are going to see types of polynomial. Okay, so there are two classifications of polynomials based on a degree and based on number of terms. So just write here types of polynomials. Types of polynomials based on degree, based on number of terms. Based on degree: linear, quadratic, cubic, and so on. But we will generally discuss only three. Number of terms: based on number of terms, monomial, binomial, and the third one is trinomial. Okay, so a recap once again: types of polynomials based on degree and based on number of terms. So based on degree, the polynomial consists of three types: linear, quadratic, and cubic. And based on number of terms, it based on three types: monomial, binomial, and trinomial. Okay, now we are going to discuss this further in detail. So now in further detail, types of polynomial on the basis of degree. So what is the first one? The first one is linear polynomial. Linear. Linear polynomial. The polynomial which has the variable with power 1 is known as linear polynomial. I think it might be not clear, so I will going to repeat once again. Don't worry, wait. The polynomial which has a variable with power 1, or we can say that the polynomial which has a variable with power 1. Let us see by an example, it might be more clear. Ax plus c. What is the variable here? The variable is x. The variable is x. And what is the power of variable? The power of variable is 1. So this is known as linear polynomial. So another example, 3x plus 2. Linear, the power is 1. So we can take another variable. Yes. What is variables? The alphabets starting from A to Z. You can take any of the alphabets. For example, a plus 2. This is a polynomial, okay, not an equation. Therefore, we are not equating to 0. Clear? So this is a linear polynomial. The polynomial which has the variable with power 1, or you can say that the polynomial in which the variable has a power 1. Okay? Clear? Or you can do it. The polynomial which has a variable with power 1 is known as linear polynomial. Clear? Now let us move to the next. What is the second one? Quadratic polynomial. The polynomial in which the variable has a power of 2 is known as quadratic polynomial. Let us see one example. 3x square plus 2, where x is a variable and what is the power of variable? The power of variable is 2. This is known as power. Therefore, what is a quadratic polynomial? The polynomial in which the variable has a power of 2 is known as quadratic polynomial. Clear? Okay, the polynomial can be like this also, 2x square. Okay, we are not depending on the number of terms. We are going to discuss it further, but it can also be a quadratic polynomial. Clear? Now the next one. Cubic polynomial, the polynomial in which the variable has a power of 3. Cubic, the word itself defines cube. Cube means power of 3. The polynomial in which the variable has a power of 3 is known as cubic polynomial. For example, ax cube plus b. Okay, or you can see that 4x cube plus 2, 5x cube plus 3x plus 3. Okay, this is the example of a cubic polynomial. But you are going to say, sir, it has x has a power of 1, here x has a power of 3. But why we are seeing cubic? We are going to see the highest power. What we are going to see? Highest power in that polynomial, that will define that polynomial. Highest power. Okay, highest power. On comparing x cube and x, which x has the highest power? This x has the highest power. And what is the power? 3. So this polynomial comes under which one? This polynomial comes under cubic polynomial. Okay, clear? So on the basis of degree, how many polynomials are there? First of all linear, then quadratic, and the third one is cubic. Clear to each and everyone? Thumbs up? Okay. Now second type of classification. Okay, second type of classification is types of polynomials on the basis of number of terms. On the basis of number of terms. So what is the first one in this? Monomial. When the number of terms in a polynomial is 1, then it is known as monomial. For example, x cube, x, 3x, 5x, 2z. How many number of terms in this? The number of terms is only 1. Okay, only one number of term is there regarding the power. Okay, whenever the number of terms in a polynomial is 1, this is known as monomial. Okay, the power of the variable can be anything, whether it can be linear polynomial, quadratic or cubic, but we are talking about the number of terms. How many number of terms are there in this? The number of terms are there is only 1. So this is known as monomial. Clear? Whenever the number of terms in a polynomial is 1, then it comes under the category of monomial. Clear? Second one. Binomial. When the number of terms in a polynomial is 2, then it is known as binomial. For example, 2x plus 3, 3y plus 5, 2z square plus 4, 5x cube minus 2. Clear? How many number of terms are there? 2 number of terms, and separated by any sign, plus or minus. Here you can't separate like this. Okay, this might be wrong. For example, 2x by 3. Sir, this is no. You can use only plus or minus between the two terms. Okay, not multiplication, not division. So whenever the number of terms in a polynomial is 2, then it is known as binomial. Clear? This is a binomial. This is a binomial. This is also a binomial, and this is also a binomial. Okay. Clear? You can't write like this. Sir, 2x into 3. It will become 6x. Okay. So this will become a monomial. Okay. So what sign you can use? Plus or minus. Clear? So whenever the number of terms in a polynomial is 2, then it is known as binomial. Okay. Now moving on to the next one. What is the third one? Remember? Yeah, just write in the chat box fast. What is the third one? Third one is, very good. What is the third one? Trinomial. Trinomial. Whenever the number of terms in a polynomial is 3, then it is known as trinomial. Okay. Once again, when the number of terms in a polynomial is 3, then it is known as trinomial. Let us see an example. 2x square plus 3x plus 2, 3y cube plus 2y plus 3. Okay, have you noticed something? Something interesting in this trinomial? Whenever the number of terms is 3, the variable is same. See, the number of terms are 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. But the variable is same. What is the variable? The variable x. Here the variable is y. You can't write like this. 2x square plus 3y plus 2. Because we are studying polynomial in a single variable. This is also correct. But according to the syllabus, what we are studying? Polynomial in a single variable. So whenever it comes to x square plus 3x plus 2, it is a polynomial of variable x and it is a trinomial. Okay, how many number of terms are there? 3. And can you tell me the degree of polynomial? What is the degree? What is the nature according to degree? See, the highest power of x is 2. So this is a quadratic polynomial also. Clear? Okay, so we have done the classification on the basis of degree and on the basis of number of terms. Okay. Now something interesting. What is constant polynomial? Have you heard this? What is constant polynomial? See, constant, what is constant? The numbers. For example, in this equation, ax square plus bx plus c, these are the constant. So this is the constant. Clear? These are known as variables. This is also a variable. N, which is in a combination of b and a, these are known as coefficient. These are known as coefficients. Clear? This is a general equation of a polynomial, x square plus bx plus c. Okay. So in this, the c is constant, where x and x square are the variables, and a and b are the coefficient, where a is the coefficient of x square and b is the coefficient of x. So what is constant here? C is constant. So what is a constant polynomial? For example, 6. 6 is a constant polynomial. If I am going to tell you, write any example of constant polynomial, you can write 6, 5, 4. So these are the numbers. So this can be a constant polynomial. And what is the degree? What is the degree? This is the concept. This is the main concept. Focus, everybody. Focus here. So what is the degree of constant polynomial? C. 6 into x to the power 0. X to the power 0 is nothing but 1. So 5y to the power 0. It is nothing but 5 only. So what is the power? The power of a constant polynomial is 0. The power of a constant. This is a short form, okay, of a constant. Constant polynomial is 0. Clear? That's why we have discussed this constant polynomial, because the power of a constant polynomial is 0. Okay, by this example, see, once again, 6 के साथ क्या है? Nothing. Okay, nothing is with 6. 6 x to the power 0. That is 6 into 1 equals to 6. Why, sir? X to the power 0, we know that x to the power 0 is nothing but 1. So 6 into 1 is 6. 5 into y to the power 0. If a variable has a power 0, the value is always equates to 1. Y to the power 0 is 1. So it will become 5. So what is the power of a variable here? The power of a variable is 0. So what is the power of a constant variable? The power of a constant polynomial is 0. Clear? Clear to all? Okay. Now let us see one example. Find the degree of the polynomials. Okay, we have 3 questions. 1, 2, 3. We are going to start. Okay, what we have to find out? We have to find out the degree. X to the power 5 minus x to the power 4 plus 3. So how to solve this? We have to check the highest power. Okay, degree means highest power in that polynomial. What we have to check? Highest power. Okay, in that polynomial, highest power. So what is the highest power in this? Highest power is 5. So what is the degree of this polynomial? The degree is 5. Clear? Once again I am repeating. You have to find the degree of the polynomial. Degree means highest power. So what is the highest power in this? The highest power is 5. Now in this question, 2 minus y square minus y cube plus 2y to the power 8. You have to find out the degree. So what is the highest power? The highest power is 8. So degree will become 8. Just before we have discussed this is what? This is a constant polynomial. So what is the power of a constant polynomial? The power is 0. Well done. Clear? So we have find out the degree of a polynomial. And this, the first one, the answer is 5. For the second one, the answer is 8. And for the third one is known as constant polynomial. Answer is 0. Clear? Thumbs up. This topic we have not discussed theoretically. We are going to deal by using a question. Okay, what is the question? Identify which are polynomials. You have to identify which of the following are polynomials. Okay. See, the power of x is decreasing. And what is the first basic condition? The power of x will not be in the form of fractions or negative. For example, if y is minus 1 by 2. So it is nothing but 1 upon y 1 by 2. To convert the power into positive, we have to take the reciprocal. And what is 1 by 2? It is nothing but root y. We can write like this, 1 upon root y. So this will not be a polynomial. Okay. What is the basic condition of a polynomial? The power must be in proper format. Okay. Like x to the power 2, x to the power 3 and so on. Okay. The power must not be negative or in the form of fractions. Okay. So what is the first question? The first question is 4x square minus 3x plus 7. We have to focus on which one? We have to focus on variables. We have to focus on variables only. Okay, we have to see the variables. What is the variable here? 4x square minus 3x plus 7. What is the variable? Just tell me, what is the variable in this question? The variable is x. And the power is in proper format? Yes. So it is a polynomial? Yes. It is a polynomial. Clear? Now question number 2. Y square plus root 2. Y square plus root 2. Focus on the variables. Okay, whenever we have to identify the polynomials, we have to focus on the variables. Y square, the power of y is in proper format? Yes. So it is a polynomial? Yes. It is a polynomial. C, the third one. Okay, anybody is having any doubt? I am repeating once again. This is the question. Identify which are polynomials. So you have to take, or we have to focus on variables only. What is the variable here? X. And the power will not be a negative number or not in the fraction. This is the first and most important condition for a polynomial. Okay, the power is in proper format, so it is a polynomial. Here the variable is y and the power is 2. The power is in proper format. The power is not a negative number and not in fraction form. So it is a polynomial. See the third question. 3 root 2 plus t root 2. Here the variable is t. But what is t root t? What is root t? T to the power 1 by 2. The power of t is in fraction. So this will not be a polynomial. Clear? This will not be a polynomial. Because here the term comes root t. What is root t? T to the power 1 by 2. So whenever the power is in fraction, that will not have polynomial. That will not be a polynomial. Clear? Third one. Completed? Fourth one. Y plus 2 by y. So we can write this y plus 2 y to the power minus 1. Here what is the power of y? Minus 1. So this will also will not be a polynomial. You will tell sir this is the positive, but in a single polynomial equation, whenever a single variable such as y to the power minus 1 is not in the proper format, then the whole term will not be accepted as a polynomial. Clear? So this will not going to be a polynomial. So it is clear to each and everyone. Okay. So we have to focus on which one? We have to focus on variables only when identifying which of the following are polynomials or not. Okay. Now we are going to discuss more in detail about polynomial. For example, polynomial of x. This is a format of a polynomial. What is p of x? P of x is polynomial of x. it means it will contain only the variable x. For example, ax square plus bx plus c. The variables, these are the variables. This is a constant, we already know, constant. And where a and b, what is a and b? These are the coefficients. Okay, so what is p of x? A polynomial that contains only variable x. Clear? Now p of y, a polynomial which has a variable y. A y cube plus 3y square plus 2. Or you can take, I will change the value of a as 5. Okay, you can take ABC also. We are just discussing an example. Okay, what is p of y? Polynomial of y is known as that has a variable y. It has a variable y. Clear? Okay, so p of x means polynomial of x which has a variable x. What is the variable here? X. P of y means a polynomial which has a variable y. Clear? So what is the next topic? The next topic is zeros of a polynomial. Okay, we have to find out the zeros of a polynomial. Here p of x, what is p of x? Polynomial of x. It means the polynomial will contain only variable x. So what is the question? 5x cube minus 2x square plus 3x minus 2. Zeros of a polynomial. The topic is zeros of a polynomial and this is the question. Here there are two types of questions. Okay, you have to find out, or you have to check whether the given number is a zero of polynomial, or directly it will going to ask find the zero of a polynomial. Okay, no need to worry, we are going to discuss one by one. So what is the first type? What is the first type? Check whether the given value of x, is a zero of a polynomial or not. Zero of a polynomial or not. Whether the given, what is the first type of question in zeros of polynomial? Check whether the given value of x is a zero of a polynomial or not. Clear? For example, you have to check at x equals to 1. Check whether the value is a zero of a polynomial or not. So place 1, put 1 in place of x. P of 1 will be 5 into 1 to the power 3 minus 2, 1 to the power 2 plus 3 into 1 minus 2. It will become 5 minus 2 plus 3 minus 2. 5 plus 3, 8. 8 minus 4, the answer is 4. So this is a zero of a polynomial. You have to find out, check whether the given value of x is a zero of polynomial or not. So we have placed 1. We have put 1 in place of x, and what is coming? 4 is coming. So this is a zero of polynomial? No. What is a zero of a polynomial? The answer must come 0, which will going to satisfy. Okay, that is known as zero of a polynomial. The answer must come 0. So x equals to 1 is not a zero of polynomial. Okay. Sir, is there any direct way to find out the zero of a polynomial? Yes, there is a direct way. Okay, but we are going to discuss question wise. Okay, this is the first type of question. Check whether the given value of x is a zero of polynomial or not. And what is given? X equals to 1 is given. So we have put 1 in place of x, that is p of 1, and answer is coming 4. The answer is not coming 0. So this is not a zero of polynomial. Clear? Now we are going to more clarify the concept of polynomial by using a question. Okay, by solving this question. Find the value of the polynomial. Okay, this is question number 1. P of x equals to 5x square minus 3x plus 7, and you have to find out the value of polynomial when x equals to 1. Okay, so put in place of x1, so p of 1 will be equals to 5 into 1 to the power 2 minus 3 into 1 plus 7. 5 into 1 will be 5, 3 into 1 will be 1, and 7 as it is. They are of same family, that is positive family. 7 plus 5, 12. 12 minus 3 is 9. So the value of this polynomial is 9 when x equals to 1. Clear? The value of the polynomial is 9 when x equals to 1. Clear? Yeah. Now next question. Check whether -2 and 2 are the zeros of polynomial. And what is the polynomial given? X plus 2. We have to find out whether -2 and 2 are the zeros of the polynomial or not. Which type of polynomial it is? Means p of x, p of y. It is p of x. Why p of x? Because the variable is x. So we can write in proper format. First of all, the question p of x equals to x plus 2. First of all, we will check -2. So put x equals to -2. So what it will become? P of -2 will be, put -2 in place of x. -2 plus 2. The answer is coming 0. On putting the value of x as -2, the answer is coming 0. So it is a zero of polynomial? Yes. -2 is a zero of polynomial. Okay, just write here s. Yes. Okay. Now we are going to check at x equals to 2. Put 2 in place of x. P of 2 will be equals to x plus 2. That is 2 plus 2. The answer is coming 4. The answer is coming 0? No, the answer is coming 4. So 2 is a zero of polynomial? No, 2 is not a zero of polynomial. Clear? Okay. In which, see, once again I am repeating, the value which gives the answer 0, it is a zero of a polynomial. The value which doesn't give the answer 0, it will not be a zero of a polynomial. Therefore we have write here yes and we have write here no. Okay. The answer is coming 0. Therefore it is a zero of polynomial. -2 is a zero of polynomial of x plus 2. The answer is coming non-zero. The answer is coming 4. Therefore it is not a zero of polynomial. Clear? Now another type of question. Find the zero of a polynomial. Okay. Is there any direct way? Yes, there is a direct way to find out the zero of a polynomial. What is the polynomial? That is p of x. What is p of x? That has a variable of x in this. Okay, that is 2x plus 1. So to find out the zero of a polynomial directly, what is the method? What is the concept? P of x must equals to 0. Put p of x equals to 0. Equate the polynomial with 0 to find out the zero of a polynomial. So what is p of x? 2x plus 1 equals to 0. 2x plus 1 equals to 0. So 2x, 1 will go on the right hand side, it will become -1. So what is the value of x? -1 by 2. So what is the zero of this polynomial? -1 by 2 is the zero of this polynomial. Okay. To verify whether the answer is correct, just put the value of x in this polynomial. So 2x plus 1, 2 into -1 by 2 plus 1, 2 will be cancelled by 2, -1 plus 1. The answer is coming 0. So what is the zero of polynomial? The zero of polynomial is -1 by 2. And what is the meaning of that? When we place the value or when we put the value -1 by 2 in this particular equation, the p of x will going to come 0. This is the value of p of x. We have just checked by putting the value of 2x plus 1. By putting the value of x as -1 by 2 in 2x plus 1, we are getting 0. So what is the zero of a polynomial? The value of x at which the polynomial or the value of polynomial will become 0 is known as zero of a polynomial. Once again, the value of x at which the p of x will become 0 is known as zero of a polynomial. What I have done? First of all, equate p of x equals to 0 to find out the value of x, and to check whether it is coming 0, just put the value of x in this. Yeah, the value of p of x is coming 0. Therefore, this is a zero of a polynomial. Okay. Thank you so much.